There are some videos on the internet that shape our personalities and stay in our memories for the rest of our lives. Some of these videos are funny or inspiring, and some also make you very emotional. Here are 5 YouTube videos that will make you cry. The Syndicate Project is a huge YouTuber who passed 10 million subscribers recently. With Syndicate's success, he has worked with many ill children with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Unfortunately, one of the children Tom was working with lost his battle with cancer, and in one of Tom's new vlogs, he breaks down as he explains his time he had with Alec, who is the child who died.
I'm all emotional upset right now because I just did a video for Alec and his family because... if you guys remember, I did a Make-A-Wish when I went to E3 2016, and I had the pleasure of going out there with Xbox, and they organised me doing a Make-A-Wish. And the Make-A-Wish was to go and hang out with Alec for a day. He could choose to do anything he wanted in the world, like absolutely anything. He could have gone travel the world, he could have gone here, could have done that. But instead, Alec, who was fighting a battle with cancer, chose to spend his day with me, kid. So the next day I organised us going on a helicopter flight, which if you guys saw in the vlog, I took his dad and me and Alec up in a helicopter. We flew all around Los Angeles and checked it all out from above, and he absolutely loved it and he absolutely enjoyed it. You know, he was telling me about, like, when we went for dinner, this drink that he has to drink, which is like beetroots and carrots and ginger. And you guys showed him so much support. Like, you guys really, thank you. Alex lost his battle with cancer like 3 days ago, and everyone, like his close friends, who messaged me telling me, and his parents messaged me, and everyone was asking why I wasn't talking about it, and out of respect for the family I didn't want to, and they gave me permission to be able to let you guys know that unfortunately he did lose his battle, and you know, now he's in a better place because he really wasn't in a good spot. So, and to anyone else who's out there going through any troubles like this, you know, just stay strong, be close with your family and everything like that. And if Alex's mum and dad are watching this, if you ever need anything or want anything, let me know. You've got my number, you can contact me. It's just not fair that, like, I've been given this opportunity and I'm like, oh, I just make videos, that's it. But then when I do meet people like Alec through Make-A-Wish and stuff.
Markiplier is one of the happiest YouTubers on the website, with some occasional outbursts of sadness featuring in his subscriber specials and other occasional sad video game moments. But one of the saddest videos that shocked and scared every subscriber was his Draw My Life video. In the video, Mark describes his relationship with his father leading up to his sad passing away.
Things were looking up all the way to going to college, and I was really excited to finally be able to go out on my own. But then, my father brought me some bad news. He put a piece of paper in front of me and just let me read it without saying anything. And I was a pretty smart kid, so I understood every word that it said, all the techno mumbo-jumbo, but the main thing is that in basically big, bold letters, it said cancer, and the really bad kind of cancer. So that was a really tough time for me because... Then, 1 year later, we were all home for summer, and my dad was getting pretty bad with cancer, and he wasn't himself anymore. But one morning, we were all woken up by my stepmom, Dee, screaming, and we went downstairs to see that my dad was dying. And the last words that he said to me were, "I love you so much." And I held my dad's hand as he died.
Through the 2,500 videos Jacksepticeye has uploaded, the saddest moment on his channel is when Jack describes his grandma passing away a few years before, and as Jack describes the sad story of his grandma's death, Jack slowly starts to cry and break down on camera.
This is sad because it reminds me of the last few days when my granny was alive. And she didn't die of cancer or anything, but she was locked away in like a hospital for the last few months of her life. And she didn't really recognize anybody anymore. She was super, like, she was super aware of everything, like, her entire life and right up until she went into hospital. But as soon as she went into hospital, and she was starting to get treated for, I can't remember what it was she had. She had something in her leg that spread through her body and affected her blood. but she was in hospital for a few months before she died, and her mind just completely went. And I remember going in one time with my sister to see her, and we were talking to her, and my granny was like, "Is Sean going to come in to visit us?" And I was sitting right next to her, and she didn't know who I was. And that was really sad. Again, she didn't die of cancer or anything, it's just reminding me of it. And I need to move on, or I won't be able to move on.
Yoteslayer was a very large YouTube channel catering to Call of Duty and Borderlands lovers, and when he unfortunately passed away, many fans deeply mourned his death, and many YouTubers made videos to commemorate Brian. And the saddest of these shows one of Brian's closest friends making a video and breaking down after delivering the sad news to the world.
Hello, this is Wicked Shrapnel, and I'm very sad to say that a good friend of mine, I can't even say the words. Most people know him as Yoteslayer. Died in a car accident last night. He tried to beat a train, and he didn't. I just want to say rest in peace, Brian. Talk to you later.
This final video is pulled from Tom Syndicate's streams and shows him describing the last moments before his grandma's death. And it brings a tear to many people's eye when he hears Syndicate slowly break down and cry after delivering the story about his grandma.
My mum messaged me and she was like, "Your grandma's not well, she's in the hospital. Like, you've got to prepare yourself because she might not make it." And I was just like, how would she not make it? She's got 2 years to live and it's been like 6 months or a year into it or something. And for some reason, all I could do was, don't think I'm being wrong here, but like, all I could do was like laugh inside at myself because I didn't think I could take the situation seriously. And as weird as it sounds, like I couldn't mentally prepare myself. Like I was like, I've never lost a relative, I've never lost anyone in my life or anything like that I've been around. So when it was like I was on the way to the hospital, I was like, what do I expect? Do I expect her hooked up to a load of wires and all that? And I'm just like, she'll be okay, you know, she's just gonna get through this patch or something. But then I prepared myself massively. And then I just couldn't handle it, really. Couldn't. Dad came into my office when I was, I think I'd even just stopped live streaming. I'd just finished making a video. And then my dad came in the room and said that, sorry. It was just like, your mum's been on the phone. And my dad and my mum don't speak. The fact that my dad had spoke to my mum and found out that my grandma wasn't well, my dad was like, "Listen mate, your grandma's really bad. There's ambulances around there. And this might be the last time you see her." So, I literally got round as quick as I could. There was an paramedics upstairs. I ran straight upstairs just to see her. Like, if she would have passed away, if she would have passed away without seeing me, I would have never lived with myself. Upstairs as quick as I could. I just looked at her. There was paramedics everywhere, and she still was awake. I could still see her. She saw me, and I was just happy that she saw me. And then I knew I needed to get out the room because they needed the space. Downstairs whilst they were doing it, and then they came downstairs and said she's gone unconscious after I'd gone downstairs. Sorry. They had to carry her downstairs and she was gone. She was just completely gone. Completely gone. And it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and goodbye.